Today we're assembling a bully clutch for a customer, and we're going to need to set the air gap correctly. We want about 30 thousandths, and an easy way that I've found to take a good idea of how many shims that you'll need is to lay a piece of bar stock like this, a machined flat stock, on the face of the drive hub, and then take some feelers gauges and just check underneath on both sides. I'm trying a 20 thousandths here. You see that doesn't quite start. Nope. So we'll drop down 5 thousandths. We'll try again. Try 15 thousandths. And that one slips under. So let's check halfway between. We'll try an 18 thousandths. No. Back down to 16 thousandths. And you'll see the 16 doesn't go in either. So our 15 thousandths was right on there. It just started a 16. So we're about 15 thousandths gap that we need to make up. At 15 thousandths, we would need to add another 15 thousandths to get to our 30 thousandths minimum air gap. Now that's a good starting point. It doesn't have to be 30 thousandths. It could be 28. It could be 32, 35. Obviously, when you get to 50 thousandths, you risk being coil bound, and that's a good time to rebuild a clutch. But we want to aim for that original OEM spec of 30 thousandths. So I want to add 15 thousandths of shims. The shims are available in brass at 5 thousandths and aluminum at 10 thousandths. This works out convenient because we can use one of each shim to get to our 30 thousandths air gap. We could also use 3 of the 5 thousandths. I don't like to use a lot of the smaller shims. I think that they compress a little bit more, so I try to use as few of shims as possible. Yeah, it's a good way to set the air gap, and this is a kind of a shortcut way that I've found to get close. It won't be exact, but it's going to be within a thousandths or two of where you need to be on air gap. So there's your tip today on a bully clutch rebuild.